This is not a fairy tale. Come and play the game. If you want to take the tower on, you'll have to say his name. It's Wily, Wily, Wily Sneak. Whoa! Let's off to the tower. We'll be up against each other. Sabotage the game, my friend, but do not blow your cover. I am waiting for you, kiddies. Who will take the rest? Because only one will escape, and the rest...
Quiet! I'm observating. Every year, a sea monster appears called the Leviathan. It's said it's so horrid it can scare you to death. Let's see. All looks very normal. 2 moons, a mermaid. Wait! Oh, it's there! 6 heads, 12 arms. Oh, it's horrid! Oh, wait a minute. It's just another boatload of ugly little unfortunates. Up they come. You have to mind your feet with those vultures. We've had a few unfortunates arrive with only 6 toes instead of 7. This batch of unfortunates are from Norwich. There's Fiona, who sleeps inside a banana. Ben, who used to have a job as a pair of slippers. That's Alyson, who is part robot. Billy, whose girlfriend is a coconut. Holly, whose best friend is a fridge magnet, and George, who invented food back in 1983. Of course, these aren't the only unfortunates to come to the tower. This is my watch tank. This is where I get to see everything that goes on in the tower. Hundreds of years ago, bombing craft began arriving, each one filled with unfortunates, ready to take on the Voice and her tower. Imprisoned at the top, they work as a team to pass the challenges and escape each floor. But one of them cannot be trusted. On each floor, a new saboteur is chosen.
You are the saboteur.
The Voice speaks to them using the whisper clip and helps them to ensure their team fail each challenge. Floor by floor, it's a battle against their friends. Only one will escape with the key of freedom, and the rest remain.
Floor 6, Wall of Sorrow.
Wall of Sorrow. This challenge has brought even giants to tears. To succeed at this challenge, the unfortunates have to rebuild the Wall of Sorrow. To pass, the wall must be complete at the end of 90 seconds. They'll have to keep their wits about them, because at some point, all the lights will go out and the saboteur will strike. And then, them unfortunates will find out why we call it the Wall of Sorrow. Quick, get building. Remember, the wall must be finished at the end of the challenge. So, who is the one who can't be trusted? It's time to pick the saboteur!
Holly, do not react. You are the saboteur. It is your job to ensure your team fail this challenge. You can do this by destroying the wall when there are blackouts. I will guide you through your whisper clip.
Will it be tears for Holly, or can she fool the team?
Unfortunates!
This is the Wall of Sorrow.
To pass, you must rebuild the wall by the end of 90 seconds.
Let the challenge begin now!
Okay, start by helping the team. You'll get your chance to have some fun very, very soon. Good. But the team are working fast, so you will have to do some serious damage when the blackout comes. Holly, that's not how to build a wall. Brilliant. Blackout coming. 3, 2, 1. Wait.
60 seconds.
Okay, knock it down. Now get back. Stay still. They must not sense any movement. Excellent, Holly. Now they've got to build the wall all over again. Remember to look helpful. Talk to them.
Straighten them up.
Right, there is another blackout coming. 3, 2, 1. This is your last chance.
30 seconds.
Make sure you destroy the wall. That's it. Now back into position. Stay still.
It's got to do it all again.
The others are working fast. What are you going to do, Holly?
Hang on. This one's not straight. Hang on.
9. You'll have to do something. You're looking too suspicious. 5. You're nearly there.
3, 2, 1. Your time is up. You failed miserably.
Oh, nicely done. But has the saboteur been spotted?
You must now vote for who you think the saboteur is and why. Billy, who do you think the saboteur is?
I think it was Ben because I heard him kicking the wall down.
Holly,
I think it is Billy because I heard him kick the wall down.
George, who do you think the saboteur is and why?
I think it was Ben because I heard the bricks fall down near him.
Fiona,
I think it was Holly because she was building the bricks really slow.
Ben,
I think that was Billy because when the bricks were knocked down, he wasn't standing in the right place.
Alyson,
I think it was Ben because I heard the bricks go down beside me.
you have voted for Ben. I can now reveal the saboteur was, in fact, Holly. Ben, you will not be leaving this room. The others are free to pass to the next floor.
Oh, a successful sabotage, and they kept their identity secret. That's how to play the game.
Ben, how do you feel about being trapped?
I feel really sad and cross for the people who voted for me because it wasn't me.
Poor, unfortunate Ben.
You're trapped!
Poor Ben. Every floor we trap one more.
Floor 5. Spooked.
Some people say lots of the books in this next challenge are spookified. And they'd be right! Shh! This is the Tower Library, and that is Miss Butternut, the bad-tempered librarian. To pass this challenge, unfortunates must find 3 safe books and hand them to the librarian. But beware, Miss Butternut has an awful temper. If they pick 3 spooked books, they will fail. It's time to pick the saboteur.
Alyson, do not react. You are the saboteur. It is your job to ensure your team fail this challenge. You can do this by manipulating your team to pick spooked books. All the spooked books have a scorpion on them. But don't be too obvious. You don't want to be detected. I will guide you through your whisper clip.
So, can Alyson spin some tales to make the team lose?
Unfortunates. This is spooked. To pass, you must hand the librarian 3 safe books. Let the challenge begin now!
Fiona has gone straight for the scorpion. This is a good start for you.
I'm not sure.
Excellent. Agree with Fiona. I bet you can't believe your luck. They've chosen a scorpion on the first go. That really upset the librarian, which is exactly what you want. Right, you need another scorpion. Take control.
Should we try one on here? Because we haven't done one off here yet. Wait a sec. Can we try this one?
George is going for a spider. Do something.
Just a random guess. Yeah. That can stuff. I don't know. Right, I can tell.
Yes. That didn't go too well, did it? Okay, next one.
But this one. No, because look at that.
There's a scorpion above Billy.
Yeah, maybe this. Look at this one. This is This is a bright colour.
Excellent. He's gone for it. That's exactly what you needed. The librarian's not gonna like this. You need one more scorpion. See what's at the other side of the room.
Should we look over here? Different shelf. I think we should go for this one.
Holly's picked up a spider. Don't let her take that book.
Try that one. Come on.
Think of a way to stop her.
Get it wrong every time.
Oh dear, this is going to make it 2 all.
Choice.
One more to choose.
Alyson, listen to me. There's a yellow scorpion on the shelf behind you.
What's that?
No, that's a spider behind you.
Yellow ones work.
That's it. Right. If they take your book, they fail. If they take George's, you're trapped.
Purple's a good colour. Yeah, purple.
That was your last chance.
Yes! Unfortunates! You have passed.
Uh-oh, this is not looking good.
You have passed. Therefore, the saboteur is automatically locked in the room. But before I reveal the unlucky unfortunate, who do you think the saboteur was and why? Fiona, who do you think the saboteur is?
I think it was Billy because he chose the wrong book first.
Alyson.
I think it was Billy because he chose the first wrong book.
Billy, who do you think the saboteur is?
I think it was George because he was really confident with the purple ones.
Holly.
I think it was Billy because every book that he pulled out, it was the wrong one.
George.
I think it was Fiona because when we started, she went to the first book straight away and said, right, I definitely think this one is it.
You have voted for Billy. I can now reveal the saboteur was, in fact, Alyson.
Oh, she was good enough not to get caught, but not good enough to ruin the game. Poor saboteur.
Alyson, although you are undetected, you failed to sabotage the challenge. Therefore, you will not be leaving this room. The others are free to pass to the next floor. Alyson, how do you feel about being trapped?
Extremely upset because I wanted to go into the next round at the very least.
Poor unfortunate Alyson.
You're trapped!
The unfortunates thought they could read Billy like a book, but the saboteur was Alyson.
Floor 4, two-faced liar. Don't believe a word.
Sorting truth from lies can be tricky. Or can it? No, it can. Or can it? No, it positively can. Or can it? Meet Madame de Visage, the two-faced liar. To pass this challenge, the unfortunates must listen to Madame's reflection make statements. They must decide if they are true or false. If they get 3 right, they will pass. But get 3 wrong, and they will fail. But it's not just Madame's perfume that smells dodgy. Someone is going to be up to summit.
Fiona, do not react. You are the saboteur. It is your job to ensure your team fail this challenge. I will tell you which facts are true and which are false. You should use this information to make sure others choose incorrectly. But don't be too obvious. I will guide you through your whisper clip.
Come on, Fiona!
Unfortunates! This is two-faced liar.
To pass, you must guess correctly 3 times.
Let the challenge begin now!
Bonjour. and welcome to my boudoir. What a shame you are so ugly. Are you ready? A liger is a type of cat who has a lion father and a tiger mother. Is it true or false?
Strange it sounds. This is true.
I don't know. I don't think that there's a cat. I don't know, because... False. Yeah, go with Holly's idea. Yeah.
False.
Brilliant.
Let's see if you are right.
No! It is true!
Excellent start, Fiona.
Oh, never mind. Here is the next statement. Spiders are a type of insect.
This is false, Fiona.
Is it true or false?
True. It's true. It's true. True. Yeah.
This is too easy.
True. True. True.
It is true? Is that what you say?
Yes.
Let me see if you're right.
No! It is false!
It is false. It is an arachnid.
Who cares what it is? One more and they failed.
In Japanese, karate means strong fight.
This is false.
I don't know. I think it's true.
True?
I
True.
think...
True.
It's... Yeah, I think we should agree with George. It's true.
George didn't say anything.
There.
Not sure.
True.
True.
Are you framing George?
It is true.
No! It is false!
Très bien.
It means empty hand.
You failed miserably.
Looks like the team have failed. But has the saboteur been seen?
You must now vote for who you think the saboteur is and why. Fiona, who do you think the saboteur is and why?
I think it was George, because he kept on guessing the wrong answers.
Billy.
I think it was George, because he was very suspicious.
Holly.
I think that it was George because he always got the questions wrong.
George, who do you think the saboteur is and why?
I think it was Fiona, because unlike me, she answered every question first.
You have voted for George. I can now reveal the saboteur was, in fact, Fiona. George, you will not be leaving this room. The others are free to pass to the next floor.
Oh, perfectly done. The saboteur ruined that challenge.
George, how do you feel about being trapped?
I feel okay, because I got to the 4th floor, and I've done really well, but I'm a bit upset.
Poor, unfortunate George.
You're trapped.
Oh, poor George.
Floor 3.
I wonder what's next.
Camp Fear!
Camp Fear? That's not a place you want to spend your school Holly weeks. Pitch your tents if you dare. To pass this challenge, the unfortunates must find 9 pieces of wood and assemble the campfire. Once built, they must take shelter and rest. But beware, if someone puts the fire out, the Moon Howler will appear. They must keep the beast at bay and quickly build the fire in time, or they will fail. There's only 3, so who will it be? It's time to pick the saboteur.
Fiona, do not react. It's you again. It is your job to ensure your team fail this challenge. You can do this by making sure the fire is not built at the end of 2 minutes. Remember, as soon as you put out the fire, you will have just 7 seconds to destroy it and get back to your tent. Don't panic. I will guide you through your whisper clip.
So, Fiona is the next meddling saboteur. Ooh, I can't wait.
Unfortunates!
This is Camp Fear.
To pass, the fire must be complete at the end of 2 minutes.
Let the challenge begin now!
Okay, Fiona,
come on, just
start by helping the team. You'll get the chance to wreak havoc very soon. That's it. Fire complete. Okay, out you come. Put out the fire. Now destroy it. Quickly, back to the tent. Now wait. Here comes the moon howler. Quickly. Don't be distracted. Concentrate on playing along with the team.
What logs are you?
Come on, him.
Your team are really scared of the moon howler. Quick, back to the tent. Okay, coast is clear. Now destroy the fire.
60 seconds.
Wait, where are you going? If you're too scared of the moon howler, you won't get the job done. Out!
Where's all the logs?
Quickly, the faster you build it, the sooner you can knock it down.
From the tail, ignore him.
Okay, make sure you take your time, Fiona.
30 seconds.
This time, really throw those logs. Wait, be brave! You must not fear the moon howler. The moon howler's distracting the others, but don't leave it to chance. Remove a log.
7.
Where are you going?
6. 5. 4.
What are you doing? They've completed the fire.
1. Your time is up. You have passed.
Oh, I can't watch. Actually, I can.
You have passed. Therefore, the saboteur is automatically locked in the room. But before I reveal the unlucky unfortunate, who do you think the saboteur was and why? Fiona.
I think it was Billy, because I think I saw him get out of his tent.
Billy.
I think it may have been Fiona, because I think I might have heard her rattling about in her tent, and that may have been her coming out to knock all the logs away.
Holly.
I think it is Billy because I swear I heard rustling coming from his side of the tent.
You have voted for Billy. I can now reveal the saboteur was, in fact, Fiona.
Told you.
Oh, she would have got away with that.
Fiona, although you were undetected, you failed to sabotage the challenge. Therefore, you will not be leaving this room. The others are free to pass to the next floor. Fiona, why do you think you failed as a saboteur?
I think I failed because I didn't get time to dismantle the fire.
Poor unfortunate Fiona.
Oh! You're trapped!
Oh, Billy nearly got smoked out on floor 3, but now he's on his way to victory.
Floor 2. One way out. And there can only be one winner.
It's the fight for freedom. To win the key of freedom, unfortunates must answer questions on their time in the tower. It's simple. Win and they'll escape. Lose and they'll be trapped. Oh, I'm so excited I could twiddle my twangers.
Unfortunates.
This is your fight for freedom.
The unfortunate with the most correct answers will be the winner. You have 60 seconds to prove yourself.
Let the challenge begin now!
Holly, who got trapped with Madame de Visage? Too slow. It was George. Billy, how many moon howlers roamed around Camp Fear?
5.
Incorrect. 1. Holly, how many safe books did you hand to the librarian?
3.
Correct. Billy, who was the saboteur in the Wall of Sorrow? Too slow. It was Holly. Holly, what did Madame de Visage have in her hand?
A fan.
Correct. Billy, in Spooked, what color was the last book you chose?
Purple.
Incorrect. Green. Holly, how many unfortunates played Camp Fear?
3.
Correct. Billy, in Two-Faced Liar, how many statements did you guess correctly?
None.
Correct. Holly, in Camp Fear, what was the moon howler afraid of?
Fire.
Correct. Holly and Billy, your time is up. Holly, you answered 4 questions correctly. Billy, you answered 1 question correctly. Holly, you are the winner. Congratulations. Billy, how do you feel about being trapped?
I'm pretty disappointed, but at the end of the day, I've got this far, so it doesn't really matter.
Poor unfortunate Billy.
You're trapped!
Holly, you have won your freedom. Take the key and leave the tower before I change my mind.
You can't trap me!
There Holly goes, rowing like there's no tomorrow. Maybe there won't be. Not if that sea monster gets her. It's behind you! It's catching up with you! Oh, yuck! Oh, dearie moo. Gets out of the tower and then a horrible spectacle. Munch. Anyway, I don't want to see you still here. Unless, of course, you want to get trapped.